Hi, today I wanted to install on the Samsung Galaxy G1 a most interesting thing called the Lineage OS Nougat for the Samsung Galaxy G1. And this Samsung Galaxy G1 is a phone that my uncle have it and my cousin have this Samsung G1. But a few things is that I buy this phone from Ogrezen, but anyways, let's get this started with installing Nougat. So before to get started, we need to use more files to copy, but because we don't have enough space somehow, we can use the side load for this action. Alright, so we are set up. We are going to wipe the system partition and I must make sure that I make a copy of Stockholm before to get started. So I must avoid to wipe the internal storage because there I have the backup of the Stockholm. In case of things that doesn't work or are not functional. So we're going to format the system. Okay. We are going ahead to install this and add more zips. But I will really decided to add more zips. And we are ready to go. There is no error in this thing, so we can first install the zip file and then we are going to use gaps and an add-on to keep the super there. Oh, we have a new driver called Samsung Android. Eventually, the Samsung Android driver has become a most popular thing. And if you are requesting what is that thing which looks like an USB connector, it is an USB jack with 300 of kiloohms. In case of an emergency, when the Samsung Galaxy G1 or other phones doesn't boot anymore, even on double mode, trying to resurrect with battery, power supply, with the volts to be very careful, like the battery like is full charged. Okay, Lineage OS is ready to go and you have to wait. It's going to say a few results about this phone, so we have also to install Google Apps. So the phone cannot have enough memory for this stock ROM backup. So I decided to move all Lineage OS zip files to use sideload on this team recovery project, in case if this worked or not. Damn it, I have to use how to search the phone. Or I cannot search the phone to a USB port on my computer, but I can use a charger to put on a power outlet to charge. But is right now is really right now at 94%. But a few reasons offline charger doesn't work, selfie doesn't work, it goes above 0.2 megapixel. Yeah, this bug when you try to make a selfie on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter is buggy as hell. This bug about the front camera, but offline charging and this, it can be a big deal. Samsung Android is set up and ready to go. But I still wait with this team recovery project. But I cannot know on my life how I decided to wipe this up. You are on a debt, but you bother me sometimes. Okay, flashing this boot. Flashing boot. Always make sure, guys, it is important that you need first to flash fix Lineage OS before you flash this thing. Otherwise, there is a system partition error. Okay, we are gonna to use ADB sideload to wipe the cache and look as we can expect. Trying to ADB sideload this Lineage OS Nougat from this ground on this hard drive and trying to add the best out the Google Apps for Nougat to the ground. So fuck! I see. The ADB silo doesn't work sometimes on G1. So for some reason, a cold thing to know on File Manager or a mount to see what it can be. I have to know how to mount and select storage. We have less storage, or we have a 16 megabytes for this. KitKat failed. Well, but KitKat failed. It can fail. No device emulator found. I must do another thing. We are going to push the gap to SD card no matter what. I'm gonna to push this file and taking an action using this ridiculous way. We are gonna to flash this thing, and we are ready to go. Always make sure that the recovery mode have a sideload working or an SD card to copy all files. So it's getting there to install this, and then we are ready to take immediate action with this. Fuck, I swear. Too much about that? No, I don't swear about that. Not very much. I do it once on this video. Never mind. Upper level, gaps, super su, but I use a super su add-on. Removing file conflicts and cleaning up. Copying files. And I'm going to set up to copy another file. Call this Windows add-on. Copying files, unmounting system. Gaps. Can load. But for some reason it can work. Or not work. Trying to do something, but damn. We have a Samsung working. No. We have a Samsung working. Well, I don't know what I have, but I must really copy this thing to driver to mount the partition. It's getting whited. Whited down there. So, the Lineage is not a conflict, but SMG. I'm going to fix this, okay? I'm going to fix the model name because this model is very wrong. I'm going to paste the file, which is so called an add-on to ARM. This is an add-on to ARM because why not? It's a to ARM add-on. So I'm going now. What is that? It doesn't work. Yeah. Supposed to know how to copy this. It was not a bad idea at all. Okay, last file to flash. Okay, the last one. We are ready to go and to reboot after this was done. And now installing SU add-on is a success. Now let's reboot the system and see what happens. I was trying to warn you guys. When you reboot, it's sometimes a little bit boot late. Don't be panic. So you will see an red exclamation point upper right of the corner of your phone. But it's not a single phone that have the conflict, but doesn't matter. if you use a stock ROM with custom kernel, you can still get errors for some reason. On G1, Trend Oi Lite, Trend 2 Lite, Samsung Galaxy Ace 4. But it's not a single phone that I really understand the conflict with him. It was a Samsung Galaxy 10 Plus with an issue when I flashed clock mode recovery. I was panicked that I bricked when it was a red exclamation point upper right of the corner, but it boots straight on recovery mode. And please don't panic, guys. This Lineage race is going to take out a few minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'm going to pause now because I don't want to waste my storage waiting for this Lineage race, okay? And then I was going to show you how it looks like. Now keeping an eye on this Samsung phone to start up booting up the Nougat. Looking down on this Samsung phone, which I can clearly made finger on this Android. Started. Damn it. I better wait instead of making a mistake. It was a very big mistake when I was supposed to putting up this Samsung phone and okay, it's booted. Lineage OS is booting very straight. Set wizard has stopped for no fucking damn reason. What was the damn reason is dead? It is better because I better use Google Apps for this thing. What I've wrong? Apparently the Google Apps was very fault. Optionally, it's not very optionally because what? Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of junk cannot freaky work, but aroma super stock mini. I have to reboot this thing in the recovery project once again. Fine, I'm rebooting. Sorry. How long is this system partition to select a gap to install? Version to stop but non-replay stock application stock. Recommend device for all combat. Okay, let's try this up. Now I'm supposed to use Google Apps and remove such partitions, but okay, let's try this file. Okay, let's try this file. Gathering is the installer detected that the Stockholm gaps already installed, but if you're flashing and try to remove the Google apps, I can removing obsolete apps, of course, but it depends on my custom ROM, I guess, and hopefully this one will go to work. I'm going to try again when I can't really refresh. To make sure that Lineage is working, then I'm going to show you. But then I find out another Google Apps archive that should work. If that doesn't work, I try to figure out why. You know what? The custom ROM should work with Google Apps Pico ARM because this G1 is an ARM architecture. So it's getting there, and I'm going to show a few next, and done. SIM cards no, but a collector Android yeah. Setup as new. Copy your data. No thanks. If you guys can help me with this, I'm very happy if you can help. Flying fox, top double. It's a little bit not miserable. Just a second. Well, it still keeps this Z2 wizard still very damaged. I'm gonna really to pre-flash again in networks or use gaps on this format file. Yep. It goes black for some reason. The set wizard goes black. We have a black screen. But I can still press. I'm gonna try again. We have 3 notifications. 3 icons, but connecting, check for updates. And still trying the G1 Lineage OS ROM. I finally get probably rid of a few things, so I figure out how to skip this tacto setting up. Just go on, don't use any netter for the setup. Continue. And checking for updates. I finally bypass the checking for updates. Bypass, and now we are going to next. Joe Smith. Sure, I want to go next once again. But I want to go into check out this Lineage OS Samsung Galaxy J1 phone, which I spent more than half an hour to make this work. But it's a little bit a genius design trying to install custom ROMs, but the setup wizard keeps stopping for no damn reason. Setup wizard keeps stopping. Anything else? All set, dude. Okay, anything else? Lineage OS features. Yep. Lineage OS, start Lineage. Sometimes this Samsung keeps stopping and restarting, but now welcome. Stop. Hey. I know why it doesn't work. Let's plug in this phone. So I want to check out what's working on the Samsung Galaxy J1. I was going to check out to see what is work. The database enabled. The USB debug is enabled, like always. So and now I must go to find out to edit the wrong model. There is a wrong model. All I need is just to go to advanced, build pop editor, load, and it's going to be a lineage. But I don't know what kind of name is, but Samsung Lineage, Lineage. What is the name of that model? I must want to find out. Unofficial. I'm going to identify this kind of crap. Oh, this is not a kind of crap, but I want to take a look at this. Okay, that's the model of the Lineage OS. But anyways, some things are not work. I want to talk about how I can change the model. I can change the model, but Bluetooth is nearing to show to you know what I need to do to swap this fan. This is a Nougat, but the buttons, back and menu both works. I think it works. It works. I know work actually on this Lineage OS phone, which I'm going now to try out how to make this thing to get this worked. But most half of things that not work, but the browser is missing. I know why the browser is missing. If you guys can help me with the Lineage OS, a little bit half stable or a similar model, which I try harder to get the Lineage OS to work. Let's going ahead to the bed and take a look on that phone very quietly. The hell? And what if Lineage OS Nougat is on G1 and my phone is still better than my uncle's G1? But I don't want to flex myself anyway. But I must help him because the version of his Android is usually an Android KitKat, which is a Stockholm. But actually, trying to edit someone to upgrade the phone, which is very old, to Lineage OS or a random custom ROM and make this working. But no nearby devices enable wireless display dope. But I must go ahead to the internet too. Let's go ahead and see how it looks like. The television. Oh, Lineage OS on this thing, it can, you know, really, we can enable the developer options from test, but we have I cannot edit the model. I can't. Lineage OS updates. I don't have. No new updates later. The latest update was on. Damn it. We have a. Black. Advanced restart. and run demo mode, root access, ADB, and everything else. Enable, but cast. Mm. That is how it looks like, the Lineage OS. But it's not very official, the version. But I still have keeping less applications, but the browser application is missing. So I still take a look for the developer options to measure what kind of thing to train. Development tools, refresh, bad behavior test, media provider, sync tester, running policies, stay awake, demo mode. But demo mode is not a good idea. But is a battery. Someone there. I must take a look at this. Wireless. Disable absolute volume when it's loud. No. I must not play with the developer options. Most of them are dangerous. But I want to take a look at how many things to be so mean on my repairment. No nearby device found. But only one Samsung phone can really get this. But mm, hmm. Okay, what's that? What? This is all I can really do on this Lineage OS. But I must really find a stable version of Lineage OS because this one is very crazy. I don't find a newer one to show you how stupidly some bugs. But this Lineage OS that I try to install on this kind of a phone, but it's keeping struggling me on nerves. Ow! Struggling me on nerves for some reason. I can connect on OTG cable to this, right? I can't. No. Let's try all possibles. I can probably, or I cannot probably. Let's try it out. With the OTG cable on this G1 is not damn it working, but let's try it out a little different. I tried to find a new stable version of Lineage OS for the G1 model, but I cannot find either. But I can find maybe a Lineage OS KitKat. I never have experience with Lineage OS for KitKat. I'm going to show you that in another video. Samsung Galaxy G1 for KitKat. Still possible to have that. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day and let's rock. Probably. Huh.